Okay, welcome back. This is part 3 of lesson 3.4. So we want to continue modeling with linear equations for word problems. L&M Accounting Agency charges clients a one-time retainer fee of $1,200 plus $50 per hour for accounting services. Accelerant Accounting charges clients $100 per hour for accounting services and no retainer fee. So the question is, after how many hours would you be better off using L&M? So let's figure out what both of these would look like as models. So we've got um, agency, we've got the L&M accounting agency, and that would be $1,200 for the retainer fee plus $50 every hour. It's 1,200 plus 50x. Accelerant doesn't charge a retaining fee, so they are just 100x. So again, we want to know after how many hours would you be better off using L&M? Well, to do that, we want to set up L&M 1,200 plus 50x, and we want to set it to when would it be less than the Accelerant accounting agency, which is less than 100x. So this is actually an inequality. And so we can go through and we can solve. If I bring them both to each side, so if I subtract if I subtract 50x from each side, I'm going to get 1,200 is less than 50x. Divide by 50 on each side. X needs to be greater than 24 hours for L&M to be a cheaper service. And the way this would look on a graph is essentially we would have the Accelerant accounting agency would start down here at 0, and it's going to be moving upward at some rate. And the L&M accounting would start somewhere up here, and that's going to be going up at some rate as well. And at some point, this line is going to cross the other one and be greater than that line. Okay? All right. Let's go to the next problem. It says, Health Club A charges an annual fee of $200 and $20 a month. Health Club B charges a $300 annual fee and $10 a month. On which month will your total fees for the two clubs be the same? So in looking at that, we've got Club A and Club B. Club A is $200 plus $20 a month. Okay, so this is a y-intercept. This is a slope. For B, it's going to be $300 fee plus $10 a month. Okay, and so if we want to take a look at this, we want to know, like, when are they going to be equal to each other? Well, that's pretty simple. We're just going to set each side 200 plus 20m equal to the other expression. And now we can go through and we can solve for m. M is going to equal 10 months. So at 10 months, they'll both be equal. But on the graph, we can graph these. So I notice here, this is 200. So this is where Health Club A would start, and then at 300 is where Health Club B would start, and they have obviously different, and it's 10 months, that's where they're going to cross. So they are going to both be increasing, but one is increasing steadily more at a higher slope than the other, and so it's going to cross it at some point. Okay? All right, so our last problem for this section, this example, is it says, a local charity is selling seats to a baseball game. Seats cost $16 each, and snacks Y cost an additional $4 each. The charity needs to raise $480 to consider this event a success. What linear equation models this situation? Okay, so I want you to try this one on your own. Pause the video and then come back. All right, now that you've come back to the video and hopefully you've tried this, we want to look at how these could be. So first, how many seats must they sell if they sell no snacks? So that means, so a seat is $16. So 16x would need to equal the full amount that they need, $480. And if we solve for that, x would equal 30. So they would need to sell 30 seats. What if they sold just snacks but no seats? Well, it's kind of a ridiculous situation because there'd be nobody to really eat snacks if you didn't sell any seats. But just to humor this, we'd have $4 per snack. Also is going to equal $480. So y would equal 120 snacks that they would have to sell. What if they sell a bit of both? Well, now we can set it up a little different. We can actually take these two values. We can take 16x plus 4y and have that be equal to $480. So this uses our standard form to actually find out how much. And then all we have to do is we just need to know one of these values. So we need to know how many seats they sold or maybe how many snacks, and then we could figure out the other one. So for example, if I said, well, they sold 4 seats. Okay, well, let's plug 4 in there. And so we get 480. And so now we can just solve for y. And in this case, y would equal 104 snacks, which would be a lot for only 4 people to eat who came to the event, but that just shows you the relationship and where it would be at. Okay?